Favre dashes inside, puts up a shot.
Oh my goodness!
We're tied!
Are you kidding me?
1:38 to play! 4 on the shot clock. Honey's going to have to drive in and make a play. In traffic, threads the needle, and it's in! Imani Honey, a big play. Deep.
No foul.
Devia, long 3 at the buzzer. The National Park Nighthawk women have knocked off the #1 team in the country. Down goes #1 Arlington Baptist. The Nighthawks win! Live from El Dorado, the campus of South Arkansas Community College here in El Dorado, this is National Park Nighthawks basketball on your home for Nighthawk Athletics, XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Good evening, Nighthawk Nation. I'm Mark Oliver. Today's game is brought to you by the following sponsors. Allen Tillery Auto Group, Allen Tillery Chevy Buick GMC supporting the Nighthawks tonight on the road. Also, Tillery's Towing, they're sponsoring every single Nighthawk dunk we'll see in tonight's contest. First Security Bank proudly sponsors Nighthawk Athletics in 2021. And cheering on the Nighthawks back at home in Hot Springs, CHI St. Vincent celebrating Nighthawk Athletics in 2021. After dropping a tough game to UA Cossatot on the road Saturday, the 2-7 Nighthawk women have went back to work, training hard in the gym and preparing for tonight's game as the team continues its hunt for its first NJCAA Region 2 Division II conference win. Looking to end a 4-game losing streak tonight, they'll face the Lady Shooting Stars of South Arkansas Community College, who are still searching for their first win of 2021. It'll be the first conference victory of the season for one of tonight's teams. We're live on the road in El Dorado. The Nighthawks and the Lady Shooting Stars go to battle next here on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Live from South Arkansas Community College here in El Dorado, I'm Mark Oliver. Glad to have you with us on the broadcast this evening. A Nighthawk basketball doubleheader due up for you, starting with the Nighthawk women 2-7 on the season and looking for their first conference win of 2021. Leading the way for National Park College this season, India Atkins, 11.7 points per game. Imani Honey leads the team in rebounds, assists, and steals. 5.5 rebounds per game, 4.2 assists per game, and 1.7 steals per game. Riley Layden leading the team in field goal percentage. Sadie Stewart on three-point percentage. Kara Hargrove leading in free throw percentage. And our featured Nighthawk player of today's game, Essiana Bennett, leading the team in blocks, 1.1 per game. First meeting between the two teams tonight as the Nighthawks take on the Lady Shooting Stars of South Ark. Your starting lineups for the Lady Stars tonight will be number 5, Christian Marshall, number 11, Darby Forte, number 22, Dynasty Davis, number 23, Shelby Beelan, and number 40, Cassidy Hollingsworth. Starting 5 for NPC tonight, India Atkins, Imani Honey, Liliana Fehrenbacher, Jade Vavra, and Danielle Dickerson. We're ready for basketball here in El Dorado. Fehrenbacher meets at midcourt, facing off against Christian Marshall for tonight's opening tip-off. Here's the tip. It's controlled by National Park College. Imani Honey out to Vavra, and quickly a three will come down. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Fehrenbacher. Honey is going to take it and try to put the Nighthawks on the board first tonight. Dickerson works over to Honey on the wing inside. A laser to Fehrenbacher. It's knocked away and stays with National Park College. Special thank you to Miss Sadie Stewart helping us on camera this evening. Glad to have her along. And we're going to have a whistle. Foul's going to be on number 11, Fehrenbacher for NPC. So that turns things over to the home team, the Shooting Stars. Across the timeline is South Ark, and it's stolen away by Imani Honey. Here comes Honey coming the other way. 9:29 to play in the first quarter. Honey backed out up high, trading off with India Atkins. 18 on the shot clock as Honey drives in. Puts up a prayer down low, won't get it. Rebound, Christian Marshall. Still no score. And now we've got a jump ball down on the ground as Marshall went after it with India Atkins. 9:14 remaining in the first quarter. Still no score between these two teams. Stars will inbound. Bringing it across the way is Dynasty Davis. Pressured by Honey. Scoots away. Davis will wheel it around up top of the arc. Forte back to Davis at the top of the key. Inside. Pass to Marshall. She'll fire down low. And the first points of tonight's game go to the home team, South Ark. 8:42 and counting here in the first quarter. Nighthawks looking to answer back. Vavra on the move. Lost her dribble. Honey on the wing. Thought about a three. Inside Fehrenbacher, and she will tie the game down low. Liliana's first points of tonight's contest were tied at 2. 8:17 to play in the first. Nighthawk defense stingy down low as Fehrenbacher can't stop Dynasty Davis. A 4-2 lead for the home team. Eight minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Fehrenbacher to Vavra on the wing. She dashes around looking for some space. Imani Honey on the move. Pulls up, and that one's rejected. Loose ball down on the ground. I believe we're going to have a jump ball. We do. India Atkins going after it with Shelby Beelan. Be Nighthawk Rock with 7:46 to play. Honey to bring it in, finds Jade Vavra. Long three. Off the mark, no good. It's going to sail out of bounds. Goes right back to South Ark. 7:39 to play as the Stars will bring it in. Inbounds from Forte finds Davis. Nighthawks pressing on defense here. Finally across the timeline, Cassidy Hollingsworth has her hands full with Jade Vavra, who's quick to the ball on defense. Down in the wing, Davis, pressured by Vavra. 10 on the shot clock. Hollingsworth pulls up for a long three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Imani Honey. Here come the Nighthawks, 7:10 to play. Honey looking to go coast to coast. Dished out to Fehrenbacher, misses the floater. And we'll reset with South Ark basketball. Dynasty Davis calling out the offense in the front court for the home team. We have a collision. That's going to be out of bounds on Davis. Be Nighthawk basketball. Vavra finds Honey. Here we go. 6:50 to play in the opening act here in El Dorado. Brand new facility here at South Ark Community College. Great hospitality by the home team as well, helping us work out some issues before the start of tonight's broadcast. And it looks like we're all full sail here. Vavra pulls up for a long three. That one's in, and that'll give National Park College its first lead of the ball game. Vavra draining the three, a 1-point lead for the Nighthawk women. Now a three coming down from Dynasty Davis won't go. Rebound, Imani Honey. Mismatch headed into the front court. That pass is intercepted, but couldn't hang on to it. It's going to go right back to NPC. Essiana Bennett, your featured Nighthawk player of tonight's game, checks in. We'll talk to the tree coming up at halftime tonight. You don't want to miss it. Bennett's on the floor as Fehrenbacher takes a rest. 5-4, National Park lead. 6:02 and counting in the first quarter. Honey on the move, dished out to Bennett down low. We've got a jump ball. That's the third jump ball between these two teams tonight. They're playing physical tonight. Each team hungry for their first conference win of the season. NPC is 0-3. South Ark is 0-4. That one's knocked away. Atkins got a hand on it, controlled by Dickerson. Here comes NPC. Honey to Vavra. Now dished out to Atkins on the wing inside. Jade Vavra to the hole. She's going to draw a charge foul. And it's South Ark basketball. Coach Moody and Coach Walker directing traffic for the Nighthawk women here. 5:40 to play in the first. It's been a low-scoring one so far. Madison Hall wears number 42 for the Lady Stars. She checks in. We've got a timeout, South Arkansas Community College. We'll take it with them. 5:40 remaining in the first quarter. We're back after this. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Five to 4, the Nighthawks lead. 5:40 to play in the first quarter here from El Dorado. I'm Mark Oliver, Lady Shooting Stars basketball as we resume play here. Dynasty Davis looks to take it coast to coast, blocked by Essiana Bennett. Here comes Atkins coming the other way. A pull-up floater, and it's good. Atkins' first points of the day. Extending the Nighthawk lead. That one's knocked away. It's going to stay with National Park College, leading by 3. 5:17 remaining in the first. Inbounding is Honey. Vavra and Honey work that far wing. 5:10 to play in the first. Dickerson controlling traffic, finds India Atkins. Nighthawks looking to get on the inside. Honey to Bennett, down low, can't finish. Fights for a rebound, Honey has it. The putback is good. So Amani Honey is on the board for the first time tonight, and 4 different Nighthawks have scored. That one is tipped by Jade Vavra. Here's a mismatch. Bounce pass, Dickerson, she's in. And the Nighthawks lead is 7. We've got a collision down on the floor, and I believe this one's going to be against National Park College. Danielle Dickerson will draw the personal foul. That's the 3rd foul for NPC. Riley Layden checks in for the first time tonight for NPC. Dickerson takes a rest. It's a 7-point NPC lead. 4:37 to play in the opening act here in El Dorado. South Ark trying to move the basketball on the inside. Madison Hall, it's going to be knocked away, stays with the home team. Glad to have you with us on the broadcast tonight. Very few fans allowed in attendance here tonight. I'm pretty sure there's less than 10 in the building. On the inside, there's Marshall. Marshall turns in traffic, partially blocked by Layden. Picked up by Hollingsworth. Hands the rock over to Latrice White. Or Wright, excuse me. Wright over to Hollingsworth. Drives in, and it's a jump ball as Amani Honey is going to steal it away. It's going to go to National Park College. Here comes Sierra Trotter for the first time today. Number 3 hits the floor for Jade Vavra, taking a rest. Nighthawks out to an 11-4 lead, 4:11 to play here in the first. Looking to avenge a tough conference loss Saturday on the road at Cossatot. Trotter, Atkins, and Honey work the perimeter. Inside, Amani Honey will draw the foul. Textbook play from number 2. So Honey's headed to the charity stripe. It'll be the first free throws of today's game. Honey has 2 points in tonight's contest. First free throw is good. Second attempt coming for Honey. 4 points tonight for Honey. Honey leads all scorers early. The lead is 9. Nighthawks staying with that press defense. Looking to get the ball back. Dynasty Davis coming in off the bench, trying to take it coast to coast. She'll draw a foul. Foul's going to be on Essiana Bennett of NPC. 4th team foul for National Park College. And Dynasty Davis is headed to the free throw line for South Ark's first attempts from the charity stripe. Clock stopped at 3:48. Davis' first free throw in and out, no good. Second attempt coming up for Davis. She'll sink it. 13-5. Long 3, knocked down. There's Sierra Trotter knocking down a big bucket. And the Nighthawk lead is double digits. Second tray of the game for NPC. Davis dribbling, pursued by India Atkins. Looking for space, can't get it, resetting up top. Here's a long 3 coming down. Darby Forte. First 3-pointer of tonight's game for South Ark. It's an 8-point lead. Long 3 by the Nighthawks. India Atkins won't go. Layden fighting for a loose ball. Trotter comes up with it. Trotter dished out to Honey on the wing. 3 minutes remaining. A spin move. Here's Layden. She traveled. It's going to go right back to the Lady Shooting Stars. 2:57 remaining in the first quarter in El Dorado. Christian Marshall and South Ark getting across the timeline. We've got a reach-in foul. Foul's going to be on India Atkins. Physical ball game so far to start in this one. 5 team fouls for NPC. We already got automatic free throws coming up for the Lady Shooting Stars. Bennett takes a seat. Here comes Jasmine Keener for the first time today. Christian Marshall shoots 2 free throws for the home team. First one in and out, no good. second one misses as well. Rebound picked up, Madison Hall. Takes it to the hoop, won't get it. Loose ball still on the ground. Picked up by Forte. Saved by South Ark. Right to Davis, long three, it's good. Dynasty Davis. 6 points tonight for Davis. 6 of the team's 11, the lead is 5. Nighthawks looking for some magic here. 2:20 remaining in the first. Floater down low, Layden, too short, gets her own board. And this one is going to be coming back the other way. Offensive foul is going to be on Layden. Be South Ark basketball. Shooting free throws. Looks like Madison Hall is headed to the charity stripe. And the Lady Shooting Stars looking to chip away at this deficit here. Trailed by double digits already early in this one. They have a chance to cut it to a one-possession ball game. First free throw is good. Second free throw from Hall, good. A three-point game. 2:10 remaining. Here comes Honey and the Hawks. Looking for some movement, looking for an opening. On the wing is Honey, rounding up top. Trotter on the move inside, finesse move, banks it off the board, and it's in. Trotter has 5 points in the first quarter for NPC. She leads all Nighthawks in scoring. Long three now by Latrice Wright, can't get it. Rebound, loose ball, picked up by Jasmine Keener. Here's a mismatch coming into the front court. Atkins, bounce past Layden, back to Atkins. It's up and it's too hard. Marshall saves it, and here comes Darby Forte. Forte spin move to the hoop, it's intercepted. Keener is fouled. That'll be the second team foul. For South Ark, it's charged to Madison Hall. Sierra Trotter to inbound, 1:22 to play in the first. Nighthawks jumped out to a double-digit lead. The Lady Shooting Stars had something to say about it, though. The lead is 5 now. 15 on the shot clock for Nighthawk Imani Honey. Sending her teammates in motion. 60 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Here's Trotter. Off the mark, no good. Picked up by Hall. South Ark has the ball coming the other way. 52 seconds remaining. Dynasty Davis. To Marshall on the wing. Inside Forte. She's fouled from behind Jasmine Keener.
Fouls on number 23, Keener. Into the game, Hollingsworth for Hall.
Cassidy Hollingsworth will step back in for Madison Hall. And at the line is Darby Forte for South Ark. Looking to make it a one-possession game once again. Forte has 3 points here in the first quarter. First free throw, no good. As a team, South Ark is 3 for 7 from the line so far today. Second free throw, no good. That'll be 3 for 8. Honey makes her way across the floor for NPC. Finesse move and a wide open 3 for Atkins. It's good. 5 points for India Atkins. Lead back to 8. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Davis loses her dribble. Long 3. Hollingsworth won't get it. It's going to sail out of bounds, stopping the clock with 22 seconds left. NPC can hold for the final shot of the first quarter. Honey's going to take her time across the floor, and it appears we may see one last shot here in the first. Nighthawks looking to move. 10 seconds left. Honey driving. Long 3 by Keener, won't go. Picked up by Marshall. 3 seconds left. Driving across the floor. Marshall to the hole. It's good as time expires. That's the end of the first quarter here in El Dorado. Nighthawk lead 21-15. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Start of the second quarter here from El Dorado. I'm Mark Oliver. The Nighthawks lead at 21-15. Christian Marshall will be blocked as she goes to the hoop. First shot attempt of the second quarter. Here's Amani Honey. Cross court to Jade Vavra. Long three, makes the three, and Vavra starts off the second quarter with her second tray of tonight's game. A 9-point lead for the visiting NPC Nighthawks. 6 points tonight for Jade Vavra. In the corner, Hollingsworth back to Marshall up high for the Stars. Forte hands off to Dynasty Davis, 9:15 to play. That one's knocked away by Fehrenbacher. Picked up, Latrice Wright. Jump pass, and that one's going to be a backcourt violation. Shot clock's going to expire first. It's going to be National Park basketball. Great defense by the Nighthawks. 9:06 remaining here in the first half. 24-15. Honey sizing up the defense here. Finds Vavra out on the wing. Bounce pass inside Fehrenbacher. Nowhere to go. Honey's going to drive in. Past 3 Stars. She's fouled. She'll head to the line shooting 2. Foul is on number 11, Darby Forte. First foul of the game for Forte. Amani Honey is perfect from the free throw line so far, 2 of 2. She has 4 points. As that first one's going to sail in and make it a 10-point lead. Second free throw for Honey. It's good. And the Nighthawks are on a 5-0 run to start the second quarter. Shooting Stars looking to stop the bleeding here. That one knocked away by Atkins. Couldn't control it, though. Stolen away by India Atkins. Cross-court pass, Fehrenbacher. Down low, it's up and in. Liliana Fehrenbacher, 4 points tonight. A 13-point lead for the Nighthawks. Atkins, great defense as Davis struggles to hang on to the rock. Cross-court, picked up by Hollingsworth, down low. Reset up top, Marshall. Bricks off the rim, picked up by Davis. It's partially blocked. And we're going to have a travel. It's going back to National Park College. 8:04 remaining in the first half. 7-0 run for National Park College here in the second quarter. Honey dribbles across. On the wing is Atkins. Here's Vavra in the corner. Down low, Fehrenbacher catches a laser, turns in traffic, it's too short. Picked up by Christian Marshall. Hollingsworth across the timeline. Here comes South Ark. Loses the basketball, picks it up. Saved by Forte, pulls up for a long three, it's off the rim. Fehrenbacher comes up with the rebound. Honey works the middle, passed out to Vavra. Wide open for three, she got it. Jade Vavra, 9 points tonight on 3 3-pointers. 7:11 to play. Hollingsworth up high. Guarded by Honey. Intercepted by Atkins. Atkins headed for the hoop. Lays it up. She's fouled hard. So India Atkins is headed to the charity stripe shooting 2. Foul is on Dynasty Davis. That'll be her first. Atkins has 5 points tonight. It'll be her first attempts of the second quarter. Shelby Belin's back on the floor for South Ark as Latrice Wright takes a seat. For National Park College, it's Trotter, Vavra, Honey, Fehrenbacher, and India Atkins at the free throw line. 7 minutes remaining. Atkins' first free throw off the mark, no good. First free throw missed tonight for NPC. Second free throw is good for Atkins, who has 6 points tonight. The lead is 17. Dynasty Davis and the Lady Shooting Stars looking to stop the bleeding here. Forte, double team, loses the rock. Here's Davis for 3, can't get it. Fehrenbacher beats 2 stars to the basketball. We've got a jump ball. Nighthawk basketball with 6:40 to play. Vavra and Honey speedily making their way across the way. Trotter bounces up. A heartbreaker off the rim. It's controlled by Davis. 6:26 and counting here in the second. Davis backs her way towards the free throw line. Nothing going. Christian Marshall to the bucket, and it's good. That's the first points of the second quarter for the home team. Cuts the lead to 15. Honey. Out on the wing is Vavra. Airballs that one. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be South Ark basketball. We'll see Katie Walthall hit the floor for the first time tonight, taking the place of Sierra Trotter, the sophomore. Ready to go here with 6:02 to play. Atkins at the ready as Davis crosses the timeline. Physical defense, and there's going to be a charge foul. Davis pushes off. That's her second personal. Substitution checking in. Danielle Dickerson is back on the floor. Fehrenbacher is going to take a seat. It's Walthall, Honey, Dickerson, Atkins, and Vavra on the floor for NPC. 5:45 to play in the first half. Nighthawks enjoying a 15-point lead. Dickerson to Walthall up high, saves it just before it's a backcourt. Stays with NPC. Here's Atkins, floats it out to Honey. Wide open for 3. Off the rim, Dickerson controls it. The putback a little too hard. The Stars coming the other way. Vavra looking to defend, can't. Forte has a bucket for 2. 5 points tonight for Darby Forte of South Ark. 13-point ball game. NPC in command, 5:05 to play. Atkins finds Vavra on the wing, nowhere to go. Will reset on the other side. Honey driving. We've got a kickball. It's going to stay with National Park College. Checking back in for the Shooting Stars, Latrice Wright, excuse me. Honey to inbound. Finds Atkins, who turns and fires too short. Picked up by Darby Forte. Cross court. Here come the Stars, one-on-one, and a foul. Shelby Beelan's headed to the free throw line. India Atkins picks up her second personal of today's game. Beelan, no points so far in tonight's contest. She's looking for her first here from the charity stripe. 4:47 to play. First free throw is up and good. 2 for 2. And NPC outscoring South Ark 11-6. Here in the second quarter. The lead is 11. Down low, Danielle Dickerson. Nowhere to go, Walthall up high. Trading off of Vavra. Atkins, star formation, Honey. A floater, won't get it. Rebound picked up by Christian Marshall. Beelan, a jump pass to Wright, who turns and fires. It's good. Latrice Wright is on the board today, her first points of tonight's game. And now it's a single-digit lead, 9. Vavra moving in traffic, drives in. Looking to create space, nowhere to go. Pass for Walthall. Nearly stolen away. We're going to have a fight for it down on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Should be South Ark basketball. Cassidy Hollingsworth will bring it in. Sierra Trotter's coming into the game for Jade Vavra. .351 to play in the first half. Latrice Wright quickly into the front court. Pressure defense from Imani Honey. Forte drives, spins. She's fouled. And Forte will head to the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. Sierra Trotter picks up her first personal foul on the play. Forte has 5 points in tonight's game. 2 of them coming in the second quarter. First free throw in and out, no good. She's 0 for 3. Makes the second one. 32-24. 3:33 remaining in the first half. Trotter on the wing. Thought about a 3, held off. Here's Honey. 10 on the shot clock. Trotter, nowhere to go. Here's Walthall, back over to Atkins. 5 on the shot clock. Nighthawks need to make a move. It's going to be Sierra Trotter to the hole. It's up, no good. Fighting for a rebound. Picked up by the Stars. Cross-court pass. Beelan can't save it. It'll go right back to National Park. Essiana Bennett is back on the floor for Nighthawk Nation. Don't forget, we'll talk to number 14 during the halftime segment of tonight's broadcast. She's our featured Nighthawk player of tonight's game. A great backstory. We'll learn about how she got her nickname as well. 2:56 to play. Atkins rounding the top. There's Trotter. 12 on the shot clock. Dickerson is tied up. It's going to be another jump ball. Nighthawk Rock, 2:44 to play. Leading by 8. I believe the lead was as many as 17 here in the second quarter. But South Ark continues to find a way to claw back into this thing. At the buzzer, long 3 won't go. Shot clock violation. It's going to go to South Ark. Bennett will hustle back with 2:33 remaining. Here's Latrice Wright. Looking for a little bit of help there. Hollingsworth. A shot up over Imani Honey. It's good. Cassidy Hollingsworth is on the board for the first time tonight. 2:15 to play. Long 3 by Atkins. She banks it in. That's a big one for the Nighthawks. 9 points tonight for India. Coming the other way, there's a 3 by the Stars, won't go. Loose ball on the ground, Forte saves it. Here's Marshall. Back to Hollingsworth. Under 2 minutes to play here on the road. We've got an offensive foul against South Ark. It's against Hollingsworth. Her first. 35-26, 1:48 to play in the first half. Nighthawks looking to stay ahead here. Amani Honey across the timeline. Moving the basketball well outside the perimeter. Trotter with hands in her face, can't knock down the three. Bennett fighting for the board. It's going to be National Park basketball. 1:26 remaining. Atkins will bring it in. We're going to have a timeout down on the floor, National Park College. Coach Marvin Moody wants a moment to chat with his women. We'll take it with him. 35-26 Nighthawks. We're back after this National Park College basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
35-26 as we resume play here in the second quarter. I'm Mark Oliver with XZero Sports. 1:25 remaining. The Nighthawks leading 35-26. They'll have the basketball coming out of the timeout from Coach Marvin Moody. Let's see what the coach drew up here to try to get the Nighthawks back to a double-digit lead. Honey to bring it in. Finds Trotter up high. Dickerson working the middle, nowhere to go. Trotter jumps, and it's going to be taken away by Beelan and the Stars. South Ark calls out its offense here. 1:05 to play. Right on the wing, they'll reset up high. Long three by Forte. It's good. 9 points tonight for Darby Forte. Less than a minute to play in the first half. Trotter is blocked. Picked up. It's going to be South Ark basketball. Bennett charged with the personal foul. Essiana Bennett picks up her second personal. Jade Vavra will check in. Sierra Trotter takes a seat. 45 seconds left. Right, driving. Hollingsworth down low is fouled. It's going to be on Amani Honey, it appears. No, this will be on Bennett, and that's her third quickly. So they will give it to Essiana Bennett. It is her third. At the line, the free throw is good for Hollingsworth. She has one more attempt coming. 4 points tonight for Cassidy Hollingsworth. 34 seconds left. Here come the Nighthawks. They can't hold for the final shot. They're going to have to shoot it here. Dickerson and Vavra trade the rock outside the perimeter. Atkins in the corner, nowhere to go. It's intercepted. Another foul. That's 4 on Essiana Bennett. And that's a big deal for National Park College. 18.1 seconds left in the first half. Hollingsworth just nailed the 2 of them. She's got 2 more coming here. First free throw is good. A 1-possession ball game as Hollingsworth awaits her second attempt. Sails on in. A 2-point ball game. What a comeback by South Ark. They trailed by as many as 17 here in the second. 7 seconds remaining. Here come the Hawks. Honey. And there will be a shot at the buzzer. It won't go. We've reached halftime, and we've got a ball game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. National Park College 35, South Ark 33. We'll take a break. Coming up at the half, we'll talk to our featured Nighthawk player of tonight's game, Miss Essiana Bennett. First half stats coming your way as well. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
National Park Nighthawks basketball is on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Our featured Nighthawk player for today's game, Miss Essiana Bennett. Welcome to Nighthawk Nation. Glad to have you here. You've made a huge impact already for these women this season. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where'd you come from? How did you get here in Hot Springs?
Well, I came from Houston, Texas. I grew up on the north side. And I really didn't think I was going to be playing college basketball, but it was kind of like a last-minute thing. I talked to my coach. She got me on this app, and after talking to different coaches, I talked to Moody, and it was the right fit. Like, he talked to me saying how the program was good, how he was going to work with me to improve my skill, and saw that I had potential.
You've been growing ever since you've picked up a basketball, of course, and it dates back to your high school days as well. You carry a nickname with you here to college, and what is it that everybody likes to call you out on the court?
Tree.
And why do they call you Tree?
Well, it all started in high school. I was always the tallest person on the team. Every team we played, I was just always the tallest person. And it just carried with me in college. And I talked to Moody about it, and I told him it was our name, and ever since they've been calling me that.
Well, it seems like it fits you perfectly. And of course, you talked about you weren't sure if you were going to play college basketball. Here you are. You're doing great things for National Park College. We love to see you get down low, get your hands dirty. You're hard to defend when you go into the bucket. And when everybody's fighting for a rebound, it's hard to steal it away from you. So, you've come in, you're playing with a lot of girls that you've never met before, but you're out there, you're growing each and every game. What's it like to play with some of these women? We see you on the court, but off the court as well. What is this family really like whenever the cameras are not on?
The family is pretty good. We have different personalities. We always come together, have girl nights, and just talk about reflections on the game and what we could have done better and stuff like that.
I know you're still hunting for that first conference win. You had a good opportunity on the road Saturday at Cossatot. That game slipped away from you in the end. You have another opportunity today, but let's talk about that game with the Lady Colts. Maybe what are some of the things that not necessarily went wrong, but were things that you and these girls learned that you're able to work on this week to come back, get motivated, and now go back on the road to try to beat South Ark today?
There are definitely some things we've learned from that game. We learned to talk on defense and slow the process down and take time to set a play up, and it'll work.
So let's talk about today, trying to get back in the win column, trying to get that first conference win. You're going against a Lady Stars team that's been struggling a little bit this year. And, with the road trip coming up, I know everybody's a little bit nervous, but everybody's also hungry for this win.
Yes, sir.
Ultimately, what is your job tonight to help make sure that your team gets the job done?
Definitely boxing out and getting rebounds and going up to score and helping my team mostly defensively.
Essiana, congratulations on the honor. Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
My mom, my dad, and my family back home in Houston, California.
Essiana Bennett of the National Park Nighthawk women. More on today's game coming up next. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at xzerosports.com.
Halftime here in El Dorado, where the National Park Nighthawk women cling to a 35-33 lead. It was a big South Ark comeback in the second quarter, outscoring National Park 18-14 to pull within 2. National Park building that lead as much as 17, but the South Ark Stars erasing it as the first bucket of the second half will tie the game. Latrice Wright. We'll get first half stats your way here momentarily. 4 points now for Latrice Wright. Leading the way for the South Ark Lady Stars, Darby Forte had 9 points in the first half. 6 points apiece for Christian Marshall, Dynasty Davis, and Cassidy Hollingsworth. Shelby Beelin and Madison Hall each with 2. Leading the way for National Park College in the first half, Jade Vavra and India Atkins with 9 points apiece. Imani Honey with 6 points, Sierra Trotter with 5, Fehrenbacher with 4, Danielle Dickerson with 2. Imani Honey is at the free throw line looking to regain the lead for National Park College, and she does with her first free throw. Honey, a perfect 5 of 5 from the charity stripe so far in tonight's contest. Misses the second one. 7 points tonight for Imani Honey. A 1-point lead for the visiting Nighthawks. A kickball in right place, right time. Danielle Dickerson to take it away. .908 to play in the third quarter. Honey directing traffic, needing some movement. Around 12 on the shot clock. Honey kicked out to Trotter, who's going to save it around midcourt. 5 on the shot clock. Honey over 2 stars, gets her own rebound, puts it in for 2. 3 points in the third for Imani Honey. The lead is 3. Dynasty Davis loses the rock. It's last touched by a Nighthawk. 8:40 to play. Bringing it in will be Forte.
Timeout on the floor.
We'll have an official timeout, talking things over here at the scorer's table. And now we're ready for basketball. 8:40 to play in the third. National Park by 3. The inbounds to right. Jump pass, it was knocked away by Fehrenbacher. Stays with the Stars. Davis in traffic, kicked out to Forte. Davis scoots inside, nowhere to go, resetting up top. 8 on the clock, here's Forte for 3, won't get it. Honey with the rebound on the run, here come the National Park Nighthawks. To Trotter, swatted away to Honey. Right place, right time, swatted to Vavra, puts up a prayer, and it's good! Jade Vavra headed to the line for the and 1. The first Nighthawk in double figures tonight is that woman right there, Jade Vavra. 11 points and counting. Shelby Beelin checks in for the Stars. South-Ark tied it up early with the first bucket of the third quarter, but since then, the Nighthawks have an opportunity. There's the rebound by Fehrenbacher, saved by Vavra. Up high, Sierra Trotter for 3, won't go. 8 minutes remain in the third. Latrice Wright across the way. Forte blocked by Fehrenbacher. Stars basketball. Long 3, Hall won't go. Honey has the rebound. Here come the Hawks. Honey to Fehrenbacher, reels it in. Looking for a foul call and didn't get it. Cross court, Beelin. With 7:33 to play, here comes South-Ark. Inside, Marshall intercepted by Honey. Bounce pass to Trotter, it's up too short, but Dickerson's there for the putback, it's good. 4 points for Danielle Dickerson tonight. They've been big ones. The lead is 7. A 7-0 run for the Nighthawks here in the third. Marshall driving, it's stolen away by Vavra. We have a jump ball on the floor. Nighthawk basketball. Riley Layden and India Atkins are checking in. Fehrenbacher and Trotter take a seat. It's Atkins, Layden, Dickerson, Honey, and Jade Vavra for NPC. 6:47 and counting here in the third. Vavra thought about a 3, scoots over. Honey spins inside, loses the dribble. Here's Dickerson, shot up in traffic, a charge.
Here we go, Stars. Foul drawn by number
6:32 to play in the third.
Way to go, Darby.
The lead is 7 for NPC. Inside, dished out to Marshall, saved by Forte. Beelan on the wing. Long three from Hollingsworth is good.
Cassidy Hollingsworth.
First tray by Hollingsworth. 6 minutes remaining in the third. The lead is 4. Vavra finds an opening and banks it in. Jade Vavra has her 4th three-pointer tonight. She has 14 overall. 5:39 and counting in the third. Dished out, Hollingsworth floats that one up high and short. Rebound, Imani Honey. Here come the Nighthawks, leading by 7. Vavra, another 3. Off the back of the rim, saved by Layden. The putback, no good. Loose ball, picked up by Honey. She's fouled. So Imani Honey is headed back to the charity stripe. She is 5 of 6 tonight. Looking to be the second Nighthawk to enter double figures tonight. Fehrenbacher steps in for Danielle Dickerson. 2 shots coming for Honey. First one's good. She has 10. The lead is 8 with 5:20 to play. Second free throw good for Imani Honey. 7 of 8 for number 2. Hollingsworth trades off with Marshall up high. Dashing in, nowhere to go. Spins, turns in traffic, won't go. Picked up by Honey on the rebound. Honey fires a laser intended for India Atkins. It's last touched by a shooting star. Under 5 minutes to play in the third. Honey to bring it in. Floated in, there's Atkins. Atkins down low, puts one in, past 3 stars for 2. 11 points for India tonight. It's 49-38. Beelan inside has Marshall. Nowhere to go. Forte hangs on to the rock. 12 on the shot clock in traffic. We've got a foul. It's going to be on Imani Honey. Second foul for National Park College here in the second half. Honey's first. That sends Christian Marshall to the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight. First free throw is good. That brings it to a 10-point game. 2 for 2 is Marshall here in the third. And it's 49-40. The Stars have trailed by double digits at least 3 separate times in tonight's game. The first 2 times they were able to erase it. Let's see if the Nighthawks can capitalize here. Honey for 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebound picked up by the Stars. Hollingsworth saves it to Davis. 4:13 to play. Vavra in hot pursuit. Dynasty Davis to Hollingsworth. 15 on the shot clock. Vavra providing the pressure. Dished out on the wing. Long 3 by Forte. It's good. Darby Forte has 12. We have a timeout on the floor. Coach Marvin Moody wants a moment with his women. We'll take it with him. 3:48 to play in the third. 49-43 Nighthawks. It's National Park Nighthawk basketball on XZeroSports.com. 49-43 here in the third quarter, 3:48 remaining. I'm Mark Oliver with XZero Sports, your home of Nighthawk basketball this season. As a reminder, the Nighthawk men will take on the Stars coming up next. You don't have to go anywhere to catch game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. National Park looking to get back in the conference win column on the men's side after falling to UA Cossatot back on Saturday. They've had a few days off, well rested, and we're expecting nothing less than a show tonight. Back on the floor for Nighthawk Nation, it's Fehrenbacher, Atkins, Layden, Honey, and Vavra for NPC. Coach Marvin Moody cleaning up a spillage here on the Nighthawk bench. We're ready for basketball. 3:43 and counting here in the third. Nighthawks looking to get inside the perimeter. Inside, fed to Riley Layden. She's double-teamed. Here's Fehrenbacher. Fires over Marshall, and it's in for 2. The Nighthawks cruise past the 50-point. Fehrenbacher has 6 points tonight. Stars coming the other way. Marshall dribbles. Here's Wright. Losing it out of bounds. Back over to NPC. Nighthawks with the advantage, 16-10 over the Stars here in the third. South Ark tied this thing up on the first bucket of the quarter. It's been all Nighthawks since then. Here's a bounce pass. Jade Vavra under the hoop. It's short, and it's out of bounds. Last touched by a Star. The lead is 8. National Park will bring it in. Imani Honey. 2:54 to play in the third. Inbounds to Vavra. Layden around the free throw line. Moves the block. Nowhere to go. A jump ball. As South Ark got a hand on it, and that's going to take it away. 2:48 to play. Davis and Hollingsworth up high for the Stars. Atkins providing the pressure, top of the key. Loose ball picked up by Fehrenbacher, who's going to save it on a steal attempt. Honey inside Vavra. Nighthawks looking to move the rock here. Honey past 2 Stars. It's good. 13 points for Imani Honey tonight. 2:12 to play. Vavra looking to get the ball back for NPC. Davis in the corner, feeds it to Marshall, turns in traffic. She's fouled and headed to the free throw line. Foul is on India Atkins. That's her third. Fouls beginning to rack up for the Nighthawks. Essiana Bennett is sitting with 4. Atkins with 3. Christian Marshall's at the free throw line. First one off the mark, no good. She's 2 for 5 so far tonight. Second one is good. 7 points tonight for Christian Marshall. Kamaya Beal checks in for National Park College. Her first minutes tonight with 2:02 to play. Honey calling out the shots up high for NPC. That one tipped away, and it should be Nighthawk basketball, but they're not going to give it to the girls in gray. Stars with the rock, 1:45 to play. Davis across the timeline, guarded by Jade Vavra. Here's Wright. Back to Davis, thought about a 3. Beal on the pressure. 12 on the shot clock. Wright, jump pass. Davis for 3. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound, Hollingsworth. Put up by Wright, won't go. We've got a jump ball. No, we've got a pickoff by the Nighthawks. Honey to Atkins, a laser. She's fouled. Foul's going to be charged to Marshall. Atkins is headed to the free throw line shooting 2. First personal on Christian Marshall tonight. Atkins is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She has 11 points tonight. Atkins took a hard hit there. I think the officials are just making sure she's okay. First free throw, good. Back to a double-digit lead. One more free throw coming for the former Hornet. "13 points tonight for India Atkins. 1:10 to play in the third. Nighthawks by 11. It's stolen away by Honey. Honey dashes into the front court. Spin move down low, coast to coast. It's good. A 9-point third quarter for Imani Honey. The Nighthawks are cruising. We're going to fix the game clock to 57 seconds. South Ark basketball, Hollingsworth is going to bring it in. Here we go. Inside Davis. Right up high. Double teamed. Vavra with the pressure. Nothing open in the middle. 10 on the shot clock. Working inside is Hollingsworth. She turns and fires a great bucket. 11 points for Cassidy Hollingsworth tonight. 25 seconds left. Honey feeds it to Fehrenbacher. In traffic, looking for a foul call, didn't get it. Picked up by Forte, loose ball. Atkins secures it. Here come the Nighthawks to the hoop. Atkins can't get it, saves the rebound. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Nighthawks on the move. We've got an official timeout here. So we had an inadvertent buzzer. So the Nighthawks will have it with 4.6 seconds left. Honey to bring it in. 4.6 left in the third. Inside Vavra. Bounce pass. Honey driving to the hoop. Put up in pressure. No. It's going to be Nighthawk Rock with 0.4 on the game clock. They're going to need a quick lay-in here. Vavra puts it up. Gets it off in time, but it won't go. 57-46, the Nighthawks lead. We're headed to the final act here in El Dorado. This is National Park Nighthawk basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success?
57-46 as we start the fourth quarter here in El Dorado. I'm Mark Oliver. After South Ark tied the game early in the third, National Park enjoyed a third quarter to remember, spacing out the lead and now leading by 11 as we approach the final 10 minutes of tonight's contest. Each team looking for their first NJCAA Region 2 Division II win of the season. South Ark looking for its first win of the season. Long three by Honey. She'll knock it down, and that's how the Nighthawks start the fourth quarter. Honey really coming alive in the second half as the Nighthawks hit 60. 9:20 to play. Forte has an opening, takes it, but won't make it. Picked up by Amani Honey. Another big rebound for the sophomore. Down low, Kamaya Beal. A little bit too hard. Loose ball, picked up by Atkins. The scrappy freshman fires a three. It's good. 2 threes to start the fourth quarter for NPC. And the lead is 17 again. Marshall, an errant pass out of bounds back to National Park College. Beelan and Hall back in the game for South Ark. On the floor for NPC, it's Beal, Fehrenbacher, Vavra, Atkins, and with the rock, Imani Honey. 8:35 to play. Honey dishes it to Fehrenbacher. Wasn't expecting it. Loses the rock. Here comes Forte. Looking to go coast to coast. A charge foul as she collides with Kamaya Beal.
Foul number 11, Forte. Into the game, Danielle Dickerson.
Danielle Dickerson checks in for NPC. Fehrenbacher is going to take a seat. 8:27 to play. Nighthawks in the driver's seat tonight. Atkins driving down low. It's good. Five points in the fourth for Atkins, who has 18 tonight. Atkins trying to help up Latrice Wright, who fell down on the play. Coach Moody told her, no, you got a game to play here. Long three coming down. It's off the mark. It's going to reset with Nighthawk Rock. Sierra Trotter's back on the floor. Atkins had the right move there. Trying to help up an opponent. 7:39 to play in the fourth. Trotter has been a deep threat from three tonight. Also, Vavra. Here's Dickerson down low. She's triple teamed. A jump ball. It's going to be South Ark basketball with 7:27 to play. Inside Davis. Press defense coming from the Hawks. Hall nearly has a backcourt there. It's taken away. A kickball will reset. Inside is Dynasty Davis, excuse me. Beelan, intercepted by Honey. How many steals does she have tonight? Bounce pass, Vavra, it's up and it's in. 16 points tonight for Jade Vavra. Beal nearly has a steal. She's going to have a foul instead. First personal tonight against Kamaya Beal. Vavra providing pressure up high on Davis. Long three by Beelan is in. 5 points tonight for Shelby Beelan. 6:33 to play in tonight's ball game. The Nighthawks in the driver's seat. Imani Honey pushes it to 20. $20 points tonight for Honey. Sierra Trotter is going to pick up a personal there. It'll be the second for National Park College here in the fourth. Second foul on Trotter tonight. Fehrenbacher steps back in as Beal takes his seat for NPC. 6:16 remaining. Nowhere to go for Forte. Dished back out Beelan and Davis. On the run, Beelin. Beneath the basket, off the rim, it won't go. Liliana Fehrenbacher with the rebound. Cross court, Vavra for three. Won't go. Tipped, controlled by Dickerson. And a jump ball as Dickerson went up to try to shoot that. Nighthawk Rock, 5:48 to play. Inside to Trotter. Honey on the perimeter. Dashes in. A travel. She's going to turn it right back over to the home team. 5:38 to play in tonight's action. Dynasty Davis looks to take it all the way home, and she does. 8 points tonight for Dynasty Davis. It's her first of the second half. 5:18 and counting. Vavra and Honey work the rock on the near wing. Shot clock at 7. Fehrenbacher one-on-one against Hall. She's double teamed, loses the rock. Picked up by Hall. Here come the Stars. Latrice Wright loses the dribble. Hall inside over Dickerson. It's short. Beelin will be fouled. Headed to the free throw line. Jade Vavra with the personal. We'll fix our camera here real quick. First free throw is good. She'll make them both. Excellent save by Sadie Stewart there, by the way, on camera. On the road, anything can happen. Nighthawks with the basketball, 4:29 remaining. Dickerson down low, won't get a whistle. Loose ball. Atkins diving for it. Picked up by Hall. South Ark has it. Davis to the hole. No. Picked up by India. Atkins coming the other way. Losing the rock. Last touched by Honey. Goes right back to the home team. Clock stopped at 4:07. Dynasty Davis with the basketball. Picked away by Amani Honey. Nice steal. Sierra Trotter is going to bring it across the timeline. Dashing in, out to Honey. Wide open for three. Won't get it. Vavra puts it sky high. Gets her own board, looking for a foul, can't get it. Atkins, a floater, it's good. India Atkins continues her hot fourth quarter. That's 7 points in the fourth. 20 points overall. That one picked away by Vavra and Honey. Here comes NPC. Down low is Vavra, looking for a foul, didn't get it. Last touched by a shooting star. Jasmine Keener is on the floor for NPC. 3:21 to play. Here's the inbound. Picked up by Trotter. Dickerson now driving. Puts up a one-handed shot. Putting the Nighthawks ahead by 20. 6 points tonight for Danielle. 3:06 remaining in tonight's battle. Out of bounds. Back to the Nighthawks. 2:57 and counting. Nighthawks look like they're going to cruise towards their third win of the season. But most importantly, it'll be their first conference victory of the 2021 campaign. They worked hard for it tonight. South Ark put up a fight as well. Keener for three, won't go, picked up by Forte. A big second quarter for South Ark. Erased a 17-point deficit. They tied it early in the third. Since then, it's been all NPC. Long three, Jasmine Keener. Her first points of the ball game help extend the lead for National Park College. 2:10 remaining. Hollingsworth to Forte. Bounce pass inside intended for Beelan. Last touched by a Nighthawk. So Kamaya Beal's going to come back into action. India Atkins will take a seat. A great game by Atkins tonight. Marshall turns in traffic. Won't go. Picked up by Forte. She's fouled. Count the bucket.
For Darby Forte. Fouls on number 21.
14 points for Darby Forte tonight. Her second trip to the charity stripe. She's 1 for 2. Katie Walthall's going to enter for NPC here. Free throw, good. The lead is back to 20. 2 minutes remaining. Walthall, Beal, Dickerson, Keener, and Trotter on the floor for Nighthawk Nation. Trotter on the move. Here's Keener. Pass to defender, loses the rock. It's picked up by Cassidy Hollingsworth. Dickerson providing the pressure, dives for the ball here. You got to admire the effort, up by 20. Less than 90 seconds remaining. We have a collision, a blocking foul. Kamaya Beal. That'll be number 2 on Beal. Number 3, excuse me, on Kamaya Beal. We've got a star slow to get up. That's Darby Forte. We'll have a timeout on the floor as Forte gets up, and she's hurting. Up on her own accord, she'll be shooting free throws here.
Time for the toughness of Darby Forte.
1:24 remaining as Forte heads to the line. 15 points tonight for Forte. She leads South Ark. First free throw is good.
One more for Forte.
Second free throw off the rim. Walthall with a rebound. Handoff Sierra Trotter. Walthall inside, Kamaya Beal. Beal driving, loses the dribble. Stays with Danielle Dickerson. Timeout, National Park College. 1:09 remaining, we'll take it with them. 76-57, Nighthawk Nation. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. (76-57), the Nighthawks cruising over the last 68 seconds of tonight's ball game. I'm Mark Oliver with XZero Sports. Been a good one so far. Walthall can't reel in the inbounds. South Ark has the rock. Under a minute to play here in El Dorado. To the hole, Forte for 2. 18 points for Forte tonight. 47 seconds left in tonight's battle. Walthall on the move, has Beal on the inside. Trotter Wide open for three, won't get it. Here's Christian Marshall. 30 seconds left. Forte to right for three. Tip to Hollingsworth, it's in for two. 13 points for Hollingsworth tonight. The Nighthawks can hold and dribble it out. A big battle for the Nighthawks. They'll hold off the Stars as a long three by Beal goes in. Her first points of the ball game. With 3 seconds left, a three by Forte. As time expires, it's the first conference win of the season for National Park College. National Park will win 79-61. We're back after this to wrap things up. For the women, don't go anywhere. The Nighthawk men are next. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
final score in El Dorado tonight, the Nighthawks pick up their 3rd win of the season, their first conference victory, 78-61 over the South Arkansas Lady Shooting Stars. Before we go to final stats, we have a special guest joining us for the first time this season. She's back cheering on her former teammates. Miss Naya Moody is back with us. Naya, welcome back. Of course, your Nighthawk career ended at the end of last season as you were able to advance to the next level. We're all dying to know, where did 14 go? Tell us what your journey's been like after National Park College.
Well, now I'm number 10, but going up to Texas to Tarleton was really fun, but it was a really big jump and so different. And I definitely miss my girls at home, but I've made so many new friends and teammates. And honestly, my advice for going D1 from a JUCO is to really work before you go,